Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So this is certainly turning into an end of the year to remember for Andrew Tate, and I still think it's bizarre that it was Greta Thunberg who was sort of responsible for why Romanian police got him in the first place. If you're kind of confused as to what I mean by that, if you only know that he got arrested, all of this started on, I think it was December 27th. It was right after Christmas that Andrew Tate logs on to twitter.com and posts a picture of himself filling up one of his Bugattis with a caption tagging Greta Thunberg and saying, "This is how many emissions my car produces. I own 33 cars and they produce this much in emissions. And if you want the whole list, send me your contact information and I'll send it to you in an Excel spreadsheet." Right. Seems very comfortable asking a teenage girl for her contact information, but she then responds a day later saying, "Sure, go on ahead and send me that list. My contact email is smalldickenergy@mylifesucks.com." And her post got a lot of traction. As far as like ratioing goes, if you're into that sort of thing, 10 times the likes on her post than were on Andrew Tate's post. And she got a lot of replies from the usual suspects in this sort of right wing talking sphere. Matt Walsh had the funniest reply, I think, of, "Oh, well, you see, she really fumbled the bag on this one because she said that was her email address, so she's not really making fun of Andrew Tate." And I don't expect anybody from the Daily Wire to understand satire unless it's making fun of the libs. That's the only kind of humor y'all understand. You had Jake Shields, the washed up MMA fighter who was most recently known for assaulting another MMA fighter outside of the ring, basically saying that she needs to get fucked by Andrew Tate to get over this climate change stuff. And Andrew Tate replies to him saying, "She's not ready." I don't expect anything more out of Jake Shields or Andrew Tate when it comes to talking about women than to say that all they're good for is fucking. You also had people who said that, she bought likes on her posts or bots that were going on. That's why she got more likes and nobody knows who she is anymore. And I'll admit that in this very like short frame window, maybe like the month of December, Andrew Tate's probably more popular. But on a global scale, there's no way you could say that Andrew Tate's more popular than Greta Thunberg. She's the face of climate activism. I don't think it should have been a teenager, but that's who they got. No, she's arguably more famous on a world scale than Andrew Tate. I'm sorry that your top G isn't more famous than a teenager. 10 hours after she makes her post, Andrew Tate is so upset with his life that he releases a 2-minute video calling out Greta, responding, saying all this stuff. And then right after that, he gets arrested by Romanian police. And the reason he got arrested is because in his response video that he made, someone brought out pizza. And it was from a local chain in Romania that police identified and then used to, get a warrant to go to his house and arrest him. They've been monitoring his social media this entire time. I don't think y'all really get that he's been under investigation for human trafficking. You know, selling human beings. He's a slaver. Like, unironically a slaver. Every time he's been on one of y'all little friends' podcasts or interviewed on the news or whatever, he's still been under investigation. Which is honestly why I'm really confused why he gets so much defense from conservatives. To me, he seems like everything y'all are supposed to hate, right? He doesn't care about other people. He's very, he sells people for profit. He assaults women. He talks about how he could get away with rape in his country and no one would care. Like, why is this someone that you want to stand behind? And then it kind of hit me after I, was talking to a friend of mine about Andrew Tate in general, where he said, "Oh, Andrew Tate's just a character. It's mostly just funny to watch people get triggered by him." And that was it. Like, that was my light bulb moment. It's not about, it's never been about policies or ethics or morals with conservatives and right wingers. It's just about triggering people. That's all they care about is, oh, well, you're mad, so I win. Like, it's third grader logic. I don't, it's a shame to me because as much as these dudes want to say that Andrew Tate's just a joke and a character, his rhetoric is harmful, like genuine, and there are children and young men who listen to this stuff and they think it's for real. They take it seriously, and you can blame it on parents, you can blame it on whoever you want, but I think the easier solution would be to just stop giving this dude attention. And you won't get too much attention in prison. He made his little video a while back where he's talking about, oh, this is how they're going to silence me. You get 3 lives, you get 3 strikes in this life, and the first one is they try to silence you, then they put you in prison, and then they try to kill you. And it's like, I would also make a video like that to try and make myself look better if I was under investigation for human trafficking. That's what I don't get about this. Like they people look at that video and they're like, "Oh, you see, he called it. He knew it was coming. He's too dangerous." And it's like, "Yeah, he's too dangerous because he sells human beings." It has nothing to do with him being frankly moronic and bad for bad for men. It has everything to do with the fact that no, you sell people. You should be in prison for that. This shouldn't be a very hard thing for people to grasp, but I'll be willing to bet that this video is going to have negative comments just because I'm talking bad about Andrew Tate. I don't care if you boo at that. I've seen what makes you cheer. I've seen the things that he says and does that you like. I hope this is an eye-opener for you, that you realize that all of your men's rights heroes are on the inside heinous, deeply evil people. I don't think that it's wrong for you to have role models who care about men, but Andrew Tate didn't care about men. He only cared about himself. He didn't uplift other men. He just hated poor people and he hated women. This isn't that deep, guys. But I don't know. I guess until the next time a men's right activist actually unironically becomes a slaver, y'all try to have a good day.